Good morning, LW 222 Science of Nutrition and Exercise students. My name is Kara Jimenez, and I'm going to be your instructor for this fall 2019 semester. Please note that this is a completely online course, so everything you will be completing as far as course content will be completed here in our e-learning course site. In addition to that, you will be required to perform 15 hours of physical activity, and that would require you to have a membership at a fitness facility of some sort, and preferably someone or some facility that has a card swipe system, like a lot of people do Planet Fitness, for example, because they can swipe in and then just swipe in again when they leave, so we can see on a printout from your facility what time you checked in and then what time you left, so we can see the duration of the time that you're there. So I'm going to do a separate video explaining the exercise portion and how you're going to be recording that next. So this video initially is just to give you an introduction to the course and letting you know what to expect. So if you go to our course homepage, I've just posted some basic information. This is where I'll be posting all of my videos. So each week I'll be doing a short video, just kind of keeping you on task and explaining what you're going to be needing to complete for that particular week. But if you go to the course content button, that is where you're going to find the syllabus. So if you go over here to the syllabus and weekly schedule module, you'll find your fall online syllabus and then your weekly schedule as well. So I would definitely print both of those out. Read through the syllabus in its entirety. I'm not going to go through every little thing right now, but please note that there are multiple things that you're going to be doing online for the course. Lots of little points here and there, but please note all those little points add up each week. So you're going to want to make sure that you're completing all of the MindTap assessments. So lots of points possible in the class. Also, I have explained my exercise policies. Again, I'll do a separate video explaining that. And then, like I said, if you would read through this document in its entirety, then at the very bottom of it, you'll see a syllabus acknowledgement statement. So at the very end, you're going to submit these words into the Dropbox folder. So you've read the syllabus in its entirety, you understand the policies and expectations set forth in this document. You're going to put your name, the date, and the title of the course. And that's what you're going to be submitting in the Dropbox. So I know that you have read the syllabus. One other thing I wanted to note on the syllabus and point out was email etiquette. Please follow these instructions if you're emailing me with a proper greeting. And what your email is regarding. Also, please put the course number and section, because I have multiple sections of this course that I'm teaching. So if you just say, hey, I'm in your class at Delta and I want to know what we did last week, well, I need to know exactly what course you're talking about. So LW 222 FA 800, for example. So I have the course number in the section, so I know exactly which course you are referring to. So please just keep in mind proper email etiquette when you're corresponding with me. Also, the weekly schedule you can see is posted there as well. So you can see each week what I have you reading as far as in the textbook, and then also what you're going to be doing in e-learning. So you can see in this column right here all of your e-learning assignments, and then each week we have items that are due, and the deadline for the items would be Sunday nights by midnight. Please note for this first week of class, I extended it an extra week because not everybody is able to get into the bookstore or purchase the Cengage user code and the textbook. So I wanted to give you an extra week up front just to make sure that you've gotten that those materials. As far as Cengage goes, the textbook that is required for the class is Nutrition Now. This is what it's going to look like, whether you purchase it in the bookstore or you purchase it at Cengage. But you do need either to purchase the textbook in the bookstore is bundled, and inside of the cover, once you take the wrapping off, inside that cover you will have a thicker note card, and that note card is your access code to get you into Cengage. Now, you can either buy the hard copy textbook in the bookstore with the Cengage access code bundled inside of it, or they have just the Cengage access code, a 1 semester access that you can buy in the bookstore as well. Now, if you buy the just the access code, you do have the ability, if you would like, to purchase from Chegg, or not purchase, but rent a textbook from Chegg for $7.99. So you can see right here. So just purchasing the access code, if you want to also get a hard copy of the textbook, you would just rent the textbook through Chegg for, like I said, $7.99. So it's free shipping. They'll ship it right to you. You'll return it at the end of the semester. Or if you do not care if you have a hard copy of the textbook, once you get into Cengage, you will have access to the ebook. So there's an online book that you can use. So if you're okay with using an online textbook, that's great. If you need a hard copy textbook in your hands, then you have the option to, like I said, rent it from Chegg for $7.99 for the semester, or you can just purchase the hard copy textbook in the bookstore. Totally your choice. But that's the required textbook, the Nutrition Now 8th edition, Judith E. Brown. Okay, with that, you need a Cengage, access to the Cengage. Either you can buy the unlimited, which is $119.99 here right through Cengage, or you can buy it in the bookstore. So if you have financial aid and you need to use the bookstore, you're going to pay a little bit more, but you could use your financial aid. If you want to try to save some money, I would suggest buying it directly from Cengage. Now note, the reason they have a choice of unlimited is because if you do the unlimited, you will have access to all of your other courses that use Cengage as well. So here I've provided under the MindTap Access and Resources link a document that shows you all of the courses at Delta that are currently using Cengage. So unlimited, the purchase of the unlimited for the 4 months would give you access to all those other courses. So if you have, say, a communications course or a management course or any one of these on here, they're also using Cengage. So you had to have access to their textbooks and to their course management software as well for that one price of $119. So that's why I provided this with you, just to show you, hey, these are the courses in addition to our course that use Cengage at Delta. So you might want to purchase maybe the 1 semester, or maybe you're going to use it, you're taking a class in the winter. Maybe you're going to purchase the 12-month access code. That way you have access to all those other classes as well. So just FYI, as far as what you're going to purchase, that's totally up to you. But once you purchase that access code, you're going to go here in our course site, okay, go right to this link, enter your MindTap access code here. So you're going to click on this link. Now I'm already signed in, so it's going to take me directly to Cengage. But when you sign in for the first time, you're going to have to enter your access code on that page. And once you do that, that will give you access to my Nutrition Now course, okay? So once you've done that, you're now signed in and you'll show up in my gradebook here. You don't have to do anything further from this site. All you're going to do is go back to our course site, and I have integrated MindTap into our course site. So, for example, when I say, okay, for week 1, I would like you to complete the following items. I have posted all the links under the week 1 and week 2. I've got 2 weeks together here, but for week 1, let's say I have you completing chapter 1. So I have all the MindTap links here for chapter 1. So you're going to do a pre-learning assessment, a closer look, nutrition concepts, global nutrition watch, and post-learning assessment. So there are 5 items that you would be completing for chapter 1. So if you click on, for example, one of the links, it's going to take you directly to that test, and you're going to be taking that test. And once you complete it, your grade will automatically show back up in our grade book in our course site. Because like I said, I've linked our course with Cengage. So I've integrated MindTap directly into our course. So you'll be able to access everything right from our course site under the table of contents. You'll be able to access your grades right here under Grades button. And then also anything that might be due in a Dropbox would be under the Assignments button. And that's where you would be submitting. When I say submit it in the Dropbox, that's where you would be submitting those items. So for now, if you would make sure you get the Cengage access code, get the textbook, whether you rent it from Chegg or you purchase it on your own. Also, I did want to show you, if you do want to purchase or do the online textbook, once you're into MindTap here, you can see over on the right-hand side all these little icons. So if you go here, full book. So if you click on that, that'll give you access to that Nutrition Now textbook, and you'll be able to use it online. So whether you want an online version or a hard copy, that's totally your choice. But you do have the online textbook right here within Cengage. Other than that, that's just a brief introduction so you know what to purchase, how to prepare yourself. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about exercise and how you're going to be recording your exercise each particular week. So make sure that you read through the syllabus in its entirety. It gives a better explanation of what you're going to be doing. Look through the weekly schedule. If you have specific questions, always feel free to email me, reach out to me. I'm very good at responding to my emails. So I hope you enjoy this course. It's definitely a course that you can use for the rest of your life. The material that you're going to be learning in here, I hope you will apply to your life and you will make lifestyle changes as needed. So have a great day.